Haas driver Nikita Mazepin is someone who is seen as very unconventional by many. He has had an eventful journey so far as a racing driver, and he has now revealed the interesting method he uses to get himself prepared for racing conditions while speaking to Match TV. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, how Nikita Mazepin reduces stress. Mazepin began by honestly assessing his chances of fighting with other cars during his debut year in F1. Probably with no one, because you have to stay realistic. We expect a difficult season. I don't think there are many cars on the track with which we are able to compete in the next year due to the lack of speed. Probably the car will not perform very well. He then praised reigning champion Lewis Hamilton. If we talk about the drivers, then I want to highlight Lewis Hamilton. He managed to create more around himself than just fast lap times and trophies. Mazepin then spoke about his new teammate Mick Schumacher. To be honest, his name does not matter to me. We are not friends, but I can call us old acquaintances. We took part in karting together. The surname, of course, adds both strength and problems in terms of pressure and attention. But when you close the visor of your helmet, there is no time to think about it. He signed off by revealing how he prepares himself for stressful situations encountered during a race. We prepare with the same sensors used in a lie detector. That is, you collect a lot of information about your body and try to control it using breathing and other aids to reduce stress in moments of pressure, such as at the beginning of the race or at the end, when you have to defend your position. Fast feed. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz is still proud of what he did that weekend in Monza when he missed the win by half a second. He further added that if the race were to be analysed, it was almost impossible to win. That's why he has especially good memories of that weekend. He also stated that the name Ferrari, the brand, has something magical about it. It gives such a special feeling to be allowed to defend that red colour. His Ferrari teammate Charles Leclerc has stated that surely Lewis Hamilton is driving with the best car, but performances like those in Turkey show he is the best on the grid at the moment. He reiterated that Lewis won the championship with a win in Istanbul, which shows that people who say it's only the car are wrong. Aston Martin's Sebastian Vettel feels that Imola was an impressive track. It would be great to go back there. He further explained that at Imola you can really feel the speed of the cars. It reminded him in a way of Japan. AlphaTauri's Pierre Gasly feels that the Netflix series Drive to Survive is a fantastic series, but added that it does feel weird to watch Netflix and see himself. He further thinks the exposure for the sport has been great, and feels it also shows a bit more of the personal sides of the drivers than can be seen just on TV from the races. Honda's F1 director Masashi Yamamoto pointed out that 2020 F2 champion and new Haas driver Mick Schumacher has never taken pole position. Meanwhile, their driver Yuki Tsunoda has been on pole 4 times, which means that he did a good job as a rookie, exposited Yamamoto. Last year's stand-in driver at Williams, Jack Aitken, is of the opinion that he has sort of spent enough time in F2 to learn what he needs to learn in that series. He added that it's a shame that he couldn't have capitalised this year a bit more and had a good result. He further thinks that his performances have been very good, and that if he were to come back, then he'd only want to do so with a view to winning the championship. Is Jack Aitken capable of winning the F2 title? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you'd like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.